What's happening? Crypto fam, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, innit? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume my content, so thank you. This morning I want to talk about the recession. You know, the one we've known was coming for 2 years, if not more. Yeah? Tried telling people a recession was coming. People are acting like, there's some people actually acting like they're on the back end of it, but before we go into my opinions on it, we'll get some facts. So, Sky News, the largest UK recession on record. Official figures, the ONS charts, the effects of the deep freeze imposed on the economy amid fears a crisis for employment has barely begun. Now again, on the side of it, a lot of people say this is just the beginning. We haven't seen nothing yet, so get ready. We said years ago that this could be the biggest recession we've ever seen, and they're already saying it's the biggest on record. So, the UK entered lockdown late March and is yet to fully emerge from restrictions, right? The UK has been tipped into the largest recession on record, according to the official figures charting the impact of the coronavirus crisis on the economy. Yeah, because it's happened because of corona, hasn't it? Sure, we knew it was coming before the virus was here, but yeah, they were we. Just some gimp in drawers, didn't they? The Office for National Statistics, the ONS, reported that the enforced hibernation of activity through COVID-19 lockdown meant gross domestic product slumped by 20.4% in the second quarter of the year, following a dip of 2.2% during the first 3 months of 2020. I told you early in the year, the Fed came out and just said, look, this is recession. Whether you like it or not, this is going to end up in recession. But the thing is, they don't officially state recession until you've been down for 2 quarters. Alright? Just finished Q2, down over Q1, Q1 down 2.2%, Q2 down 20%. People say you ain't seen nothing yet. Does that mean we're heading for 40% off in Q3? Eh? Excuse me. It determined that by the end of June, the economy was a 6 below February's pre-crisis level, as a monthly recovery for growth, which began in May, gathered further momentum during June. Our latest GDP estimate, this is a tweet from the Office for National Statistics, Our latest GDP estimates for June show that the UK economy is now 17.2% smaller than it was in February, before the full impacts of the coronavirus pandemic hit. We knew it was coming. Stop acting so surprised. April proved the biggest drag, as it was the first full month of curbs on non-essential businesses and services, but was followed by month-on-month of growth of 2.4% in May and 8.7% during June as restrictions were relaxed. The effects of a lockdown have stoked a crisis for employment, with separate figures released on Tuesday showing the biggest slump for employment for more than a decade in April to June. Damn, data covered in July showed 730,000 fewer people on payroll since the lockdown started. John Lewis, Boots, M&S, British Airways, WH Smith and Debenhams have been amongst a wealth of no names cutting jobs to save costs. In its update on the economy on Wednesday, the ONS also pointed to a record fail in productivity during the second quarter of the year, as more than 9 million workers were placed on furlough. It measured the output per worker fell by a fifth compared to the first 3 months of 2020. Its deputy national statistician fucking hell, man. Its deputy national statistician, Jonathan Atho, said the UK economy is now 17.2% smaller than it was in February, before the full impacts of the coronavirus pandemic hit. Fucking hell, man. Its deputy national statistician, Jonathan Atho, said the UK economy is now 17.2% smaller than it was in February, before the full impacts of the coronavirus pandemic hit. said the recession brought on by coronavirus pandemic has led to the biggest fall in quarterly GDP on record. What he meant to say was the recession brought on by dog shit banking and corruption has led to the biggest fall in quarterly GDP on record. Ain't got shit to do with a fucking virus, mate. Jesus wept. The economy began to bounce back in June, with shops reopening, factories beginning to ramp up production, and house building continuing to recover. Excuse me. Despite this, GDP in June still remains a sixth below its level in February before the virus struck. Overall productivity saw its largest ever fall in the second quarter. Hospitality was worst hit, with productivity in that industry falling by 3/4 in recent months. Not surprised. Don't let me stay at an hotel, mate. It's not our fault. People would have lived normal, right? So stop blaming the people. It's not the people's fault, it's the government's fault. They knew a recession was coming and they chose a virus to cripple the fucking world, to mask over what was really going on. So the plunge in GDP currently leaves the UK second only to Spain in suffering the worst hit to output among other economies during the first 6 months of the year. At 22.1%, it is double the impact witnessed in the United States. Economists have pointed to the UK being particularly exposed because of its reliance on consumer spending. Chancellor Rishi Sunak said of the recession figures, "I've said before that hard times are ahead. Today's figures confirm that hard times are here. We said hard times are ahead. No one believed us though. Tried telling everyone me. No one believed me. Hundreds of thousands of people have already lost their jobs, and sadly in the coming months many more will too. But while there are difficult choices to be made ahead, we will get through this, and I can assure people that nobody will be left without hope or opportunity." In response, Labour accused the government of bungling the battle against COVID. Shadow Chancellor Annalise Dodds tweeted, "We've already got the worst excess death rate in Europe. Now we're on course for the worst recession too." Well, Shadow Chancellor Annalise Dodds, if you stop fucking lying, maybe it'd all be facts instead of bollocks. Stop talking to me like there's a deadly virus in the world. There isn't a deadly virus, and there's not a new deadly virus on the planet. We was told there was a virus with a 3% mortality rate that's gone global. 3% of the people I know haven't died. So shut the fuck up with your 3% mortality rate globally. Shut the fuck up. Just sit down and shut your mouth. You don't even deserve your fucking job. How the fuck have you even got your fucking job? That's a tragedy for our country, and it's happening on the PM's watch. The downturn was inevitable after lockdown. Johnson's job. Oh, so the PM's the only minister, is there? Is the PM the only minister? Pretty sure you're the Chancellor, you fucking dick. Sort your money out. Oh, what a turn around and blame Boris. He's not the only fucking minister. He's just the one at the top. While the worst may be over for economic growth, it is inevitable that the worst is yet to come for jobs. Last week, the Bank of England forecast better than expected pickup growth, but it said it would take until the final quarter of 2021 for the economy to regain its previous size. Jesus. End of next year. It's expecting the unemployment rate, currently at 3.9%, to its 7.5% by the year's end as the furlong scheme is wound down. It just fucking ends on that. Like, okay. 2021. That's how it is, yeah. So 2021, so the economies get back to where they were. Mate. The UK is officially entered into recession of coronavirus crisis. Saw the economy contract by a record 20% in April and June. The national statistics, the largest recession on record. And the first time a recession has been declared in the UK since the financial crash of 2008. I tell you what, it's about fucking time. It's about fucking time. Can we move forward? Can we try and like create a system that doesn't need recessions every fucking 5 to 8, 15 years? Can we do that? We've apparently got the worst drop of the G7, and only Spain ahead of us, only Spain worse than us. Everyone reporting on it now. UK economy plunges largest recession on record during COVID pandemic. Sees Britain enter largest recession on record. And some of these are only minutes ago. Minutes ago. Britain plunged into largest recession on record due to COVID. It's not due to COVID. It's due to fucking shit government and banks. It's due to a shit government and bank who can't do the job properly. They just can't. They fucking can't. They can't. I'm not saying I can, but they can't. They just can't. Nah, this ain't right, this. Britain plunging into largest. They're all just going to say the same shit. I don't know who broke this first, who actually came from. Just go to news tabs. I read the Sky News one, which was 21 minutes ago. LBC was 54 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago. 2 days ago. UK deepest on record. Right, yeah. So it was the Guardian broke it 2 days ago, basically. Financial Times. Everyone else is getting on, jumping on board. So the Guardian. UK plunging into deepest slump on record with the worst GDP drop of G7. Official measure to be declared this week. Coronavirus lockdown shrinks by 21% in second quarter. Yeah, lovely. UK minus 21%, France minus 13%, Italy minus 12%, Canada minus 12%, Germany minus 10%, US minus 9%, Japan minus 7%. Oh, we go down. It's interesting. Now, if we flip to digital assets and that, is that going to go a little more yet towards the back end of the year? And then it all grows together next year. Tricky one, innit? It's a tricky one. It's a tough one. I'm going to mull that over today. Try and find out a little bit more information about it. Ripple are hiring again as well to push spring adoption. So I might do a dinner time video on that. We'll see. I'm working again, so I will be busy. But take it easy. Look it up yourself. It's hard to read articles these days when you know they just chat shit. Half it's not even the fucking truth, is it? We just read an article there that's supposed to be news, and it's not the fucking truth. We know it's not. What can we do? Except for push alternative media and try and speak the truth as much as we can, try and expose the truth as much as we can, try and make sure people understand what's happening, where it's going, and hopefully they can utilise it and make the most of it moving forward. Got a bit of a rock on my camera now. Yeah, it's been rocking all the time, just didn't notice it. Ooh, it's because my engine's running. But we're going to wreck your head if you haven't noticed that now and you're only just noticing it. Wow, has that been like that all the way through for yous? I'm like proper waving. Anyway, wishing health and happiness to you and yours, guys. Get healthy, get happy. Invest in yourself. Invest in the internet of value. Live long and hodl it till you're ready to let it go. Give us a cheeky like, share and subscribe. You know it helps us out. None of us wants to be going to work getting dirty. Want to change my job, change my lifestyle, just without trading, because it stresses me out too much. Not everyone wants to be a trader. Recognise that. It is stressful as fuck. And that's for the guys who managed to pull it off. Well fucking done. You're awesome. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. We love crypto. We love IOV, and we don't love the fact we're in a recession, but we did say it was coming. We knew it was coming before COVID or anything, so just keep grinding, and we'll see the back end of it soon enough, and then we'll have our day in the sun. You know it, yeah? I'll see you on the next one. Peace.